Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to Let's Play Bloodmoon with Fathis, Glow-in-the-Dark Edition. We're off to do the Ristag, the wonderful Ristag of Solstheim. Sounded better in my head. Right, it's down on the western shores of Lake Fjölding. Because previously, we retrieved the Totem of Claw and Fang from the Tombs of Skalara for Cursed Wind Eye, and now we're off to perform some sort of ritual called the Ristag. We need to go and meet some bloke called Rolf Longtooth on the western shores of Lake Fjölding, so somewhere over there, presumably. And he will explain further. Essentially. Yeah, it's really interesting stuff. Ooh, yeah, big fire in the lake is still there, I see. Yes, he taught us how to summon a wolf. I believe. He taught us how to summon a wolf if we wanted to. I just don't know where it's ended up. I thought maybe it would be a power, but I don't think it is, unless it's definitely not, is it? No. I need to remember I've got Necromancer's Command. That's a really good... It's a really good power, that. Where is it? What would he be called? What would it be? Skull something, maybe? I don't know. Summon Storm Atronach, Skull, Minion Scap, Hunger, Frost Atronach, Flame Atronach, Daedroth, Clanfear, Bone Walker, and Bone Lord, and Ancestral Ghost. It's none of them. The problem when you've got a massive spell book and he's like, I've added your spell to your list, and I'm like, but where is it? I've probably moused over it at least once or twice by now. That's usually how this goes when I'm recording. Right half of brain is being used by the mouth to speak things, make noises like now, and the other half is desperately struggling to spot a thing that's obvious to everyone else on the screen. Deary me. It's so much harder than it looks, this whole Let's Playing and streaming business, you know. Kind Sweet Embrace, no, that's not it. Oh, this is riveting. This is absolutely riveting gameplay here, me just like scrolling through a list trying to find something. Call Wolf, there it is. For 45 seconds, 68 points cost, it's quite expensive, and but it does have a 100% chance to cast currently. For a wolf, I'm not sure how worth it that really is, although it is for 45 seconds. That's not bad. I wonder, now that we've got that added to our spells, can we do spell making and have Call Wolf as an effect in the spell maker? That's an interesting question, and I don't know the answer. Huh. I wonder if... Do you know... I could have sworn that it was supposed to be a power, at least in the vanilla game. Maybe a mod has changed it so it's a spell now. Or maybe I'm simply misremembering, which would also be very likely. But, yeah, interesting. I wonder if I can make a version of that it lasts for, 20 seconds. Because I honestly, I tend to find that you don't really need a summoned creature for more than about 20 seconds. Anything more than that's just a waste of magicka, really. Anyway, I see you there, Mr. Hawker, in the gloom, waddling along, where they wiggle their bums when they're on the land. I love hawkers. I really like the Bloodmoon version of hawkers, as these kind of tusked seal creatures, as opposed to the big walrus things they are in Skyrim. Of course, they're probably just different species, right? You know, it's like hawker. It's like a seal. You know, like what kind of seal? You get elephant seals, and then you get the little seals as well, and yeah, so I guess it makes sense that they're different. I just think those are cooler because they look a bit more strange and outlandish. Now, I'm still looking for this dude. Oh, hang on a minute, I can see some light over here. Maybe this is it. Some torchlight. Ah, hello. Would you be Rolf Longtooth? But no, you're Grerid Axewife. What about you? You're Rolf. Okay. And who are you? Satyr the Bold. Uh-oh. Oh, God, is this going to seriously complicate matters? I bet it is. We're in Iceworm territory right now. Oh, God. Oh, no. And there's a frost giant over there and all. Although I don't think those guys are hostile. They just sort of wander around. Alright, let's speak to Rolf. Greetings, Father Zolden. Kost Windeye has told me much about you. You are to perform the Ristag with us, pleasing the Allmaker. Can you tell me about Kost? Yeah, okay. In the Ristag, we hunt the spirit bear that is conjured by the totem of Claw and Fang. When it is slain, we will return its heart back to Windeye, who will ask for the blessings of the Allmaker. If the Ristag fails, or does not succeed by daybreak, the Allmaker will be displeased. Oh man, I really should have not wasted so much time getting here then. You will help ensure our success, friend. You will act as my second. You are to stay with me at all times during the Ristag and to follow my instructions exactly. You've proven your value to the Skull, but now you must allow me to guide you through this night. So, I think, if my very hazy memory recalls, this is kind of a time-sensitive quest. Which is always bad news in one of these games. When you get a time-sensitive quest, it's usually always bound to cause problems. But we're doing our thing. The other two seem to have wandered off. I think one of them's over there. Oh! Did you hear that? It came from the near Satyr the Bold's path. Go to him, Father Sylvan, and make sure he's well. Then return to me, so we may complete the hunt. Right, I think he's off to our right somewhere, is Satyr. Right, yeah, I see torchlight behind this rock. Ah. Satyr is dead. Nordic silver mace. Ooh. Don't think I found one of them before. That's not a bad weapon, that, you know. Anyway. Satyr's dead. Found the corpse of Satyr the Bold, one of the other hunters involved with the Ristag. I should return to Longtooth and let him know what has happened. Why do I get the feeling I'm going to need to lower the difficulty very soon? In fact, I'm just going to do it right now. Rolf Longtooth. Hi, Rolf. Satyr is dead. This is a bad omen. These creatures are dark spirits indeed, and they'll try to disrupt the hunt. We will not allow this to happen. The loss of Satyr is great, but we must continue. Let us go. Do you know what, at this point I'm going to drop a perma-save, because I really, frankly, should have done that already. We'll just call it Ristag. Le Ristag, no. Ristag. I don't know what happens if we fail this quest, honestly. I think it may just be like, oh, you failed. You can't do the rest of the main quest now, because Bloodmoon likes to do that, unfortunately. What was that? Blast! These creatures are everywhere. Quick, find Graded Axewife. Do not allow the hunt to be disrupted. I will wait for your return. Yes, a forest full of werewolves. Let's split up. That seems like a great idea. Right, where is she? Here, over here. The fact that they've got... Here we go. The fact that they've got torches which light up in the dark and show you vaguely where they are is a very good bit of design, by the way. Because otherwise this quest could be super frustrating as you're running around trying to find a corpse in the dark. She's dead as well. Yeah. Okay. Man, my phone is popping off like crazy right now in my pocket. I hope it's nothing important. Right, she's got some general gear and stuff. Again, I love all this wolf armor and bear armor and the Nordic weapons and stuff this DLC adds, but by the time you get to Solstheim and you're high enough level to actually do this... I'm going to ignore that for now. Do this quest. All of that gear is just so beneath you. I mean, it's nice they added it anyway, I suppose, just if only to give the NPCs something to wear, but yeah. Axewife is dead. No! She was a good warrior and a good friend. We will not let this stop us, though. We too will continue until the Ristag is complete. I have bad news, Rolf, because I think something nearby wants to stop us. And I'm not sure it's actually a werewolf. I think it might be a bloody ice worm or something. Although whatever it is, it might be stuck behind a tree right now, because it doesn't seem to have made an appearance yet. You're growing weak. Somebody's having a fight out there. Okay. Okay, game. I see how it is. You're just gonna spawn in a bunch of werewolf, right? Okay. Okay, I'm gonna have to like run ahead of him or something. I don't know how this is gonna work. This is oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. They're just gonna spawn in like that and attack me immediately. I might have to put fucking God mode on. Frankly, I don't know how. Oh boy. Oh no, God, these werewolves. I know they're powerful in vanilla, but this is ridiculous. Alright, let's try that again, shall we? La la la. I'm just going to run and skip around you for a bit, Rolf, if that's okay, because I have a bit of intuition, shall we say. I've got a feeling that something's coming. Oh, we've got to do this again. Right, okay, let's go. Find... I mean, I can see why these two were taken so unawares. Didn't even have a chance to draw a weapon, clearly. Because, yeah, those dastardly werewolves, they've perfected the art of teleportation. Alright. Right, yeah, she's dead. Let's go. Quick save. Shields. Red alert. Ray shields. Let's do this. Fourth barrier. First barrier. I think I have a third barrier here too somewhere. Third barrier. Alright. 180 armor. Let's summon a hunger. God damn it, never mind, let's not summon a hunger, I guess. Okay, I'm gonna have to put God mode on, clearly, aren't I? This is ridiculous. Look at me looking at the camera, that wolf at the bottom there, like, yeah, I know, I'm being a cheesy git. Ha ha ha! Well, you know what, I can be a cheesy git too, Mr. Werewolf. God, this is annoying. This is very annoying. But I've done all I can to try and fix it, so I edited the code patch. Jobby. And I've lowered the difficulty. There's nothing else I can do, really. So I will still do this. I will still buff up. Second barrier. First barrier. Shield. Fourth barrier. And third barrier? Quick save again. Do I have a scroll that could help me before I resort to the unthinkable? Mill Faeryn scroll. Scamp Slinker belt. Oh no, I didn't want to put a belt on. No. Put that on. Lord Mars. Suppose that's an option. Scroll of Lord Mars Vengeance. I don't need the axe though, thanks, but no thanks. Armor 205. Scroll of Warrior's Blessing? Dawn Sprite. Summon a Frost Atronach. Anything else? Have I got any spare soul gems? I'd like to trap the soul of a werewolf. That would be kind of sick. I've got a 0 star and I've got 3 grand soul gems. Nothing less. I don't think that's worth it. Somehow I don't think werewolves are grand souled. They ought to be, considering how bloody powerful they are, but yeah, no. Scroll of Celerity. Okay, I've done everything I think I can at this point. I'll give it one more go. Just keep running, just keep running, just keep running, just keep running. Oh, no! There's a frostworm. Go away. Right, now that frostworm's dealt with. Doodly doodly doo. Okay, it just happened. Oh, for crying out loud. Alright. God mode it is. They're just going to spawn in behind me and instantly hit me. There's nothing I can do, is there? I was able to survive like 1 hit there, but that was it. Completely outrageous. Completely outrageous. Oh well. Okay. I mean, I am wearing this, which is making me weak 20% to normal weapons. But it is also giving me Sanctuary. So... let's try without that. Maybe if I can somehow... No. No. Okay, right. It has to be God mode. I was maybe there if I could keep Rolf between myself and the werewolves, it would give me a chance to. Hang on a minute. No. We're not going to use God mode. I've just had a brainwave, a big brain, galaxy brain idea, folks. How about we levitate? Yeah, let's do that. Let's levitate. See how you like them apples, game. Yeah, I'll just levitate above Rolf. There we go. Where are my... Oh, hang on a minute. Put these back on. Though I think that's actually lowered my... No, it hasn't. No, it hasn't. Right. Boots the Apostle. Whee! Try and get me now, assholes.
It was a rock. Who cares what kind of rock?
Thanks for that input there. Ha-ha! Oh, God. Levitate up again. Isn't that interesting? They're not attacking at all. Okay, now they are. Alright, they've killed Rolf pretty much instantly. I don't think we were going to be able to avoid that at all. Now they're running away. Ah, yeah, they run away when you levitate away because they can't get you. So they start fleeing. Hello, Snowbear. Are you the spirit bear? Were you? Yeah, you were the spirit bear. Okay, good. I just blundered into completing the Ristag. Thanks. Let's cut your heart out. Fathis just flying through the treetops, getting hit by branches along the way, and then bumps straight into the spirit bear and stabs him once, and he dies. Ah, yes. We'll when they write the saga, we'll tell it slightly differently to that. This won't go in the history books, okay? Right. Very good. I think that's the last of the werewolves, so I'm going to put the difficulty back to 0. And yes, rest in peace, Rolf. There really was nothing we could do for you, I'm afraid, mate. These ice worms, there's a small chance they'll drop some raw Stalgrim, which is really good. It kind of makes up for how irritating they can be, but unfortunately, it is quite rare. Alright, let's head back. Get this sorted out, and hopefully Coursed Wind-Eye will permit us to get a bit of sleep in our hut before he sends us off to do something else. Because I'm quite sure this will not be the end of it. Experience has taught us as much so far. Appeasing the Org Maker doesn't seem to make a blind bit of difference. Right. Am I wearing my correct gear right now? I believe I am. So when you do bound armor and stuff, it can mix everything up and make it all go weird a bit, so it's good to double check. But I think we're fine. Okay. Where is Course now? Is he still standing in the middle of the village by any chance? Oh, yes he is. Right, Course, we should clear this up, guys, come on. I brought you the heart of the Spirit Bear.
You and I must speak of the Ristag.
You have the heart. You have done well, and as the Skull would have come to expect of you. Your efforts are not unappreciated. Allow me to teach you more of the Skull magic. The ritual I teach you now will allow you to summon a bear to your side to aid you in battle. You have earned this, Blood Skull. Now, I fear we must speak more of the ominous signs that have appeared on the island. Right. So we can summon a bear now, which is a bit more useful than a wolf, I must admit. There have been many, though I've been reluctant to speak of them. The coming of the werewolves, the fire on the lake, and now I've been told that the northern shores are the scene of a massacre. Many Horkas are dead, the shores are littered with corpses, and the death of the Horkas has not been explained. All of these things are suggested in the Bloodmoon prophecy. The death of the Horkas, you say? We must find out what has happened. Perhaps this is a sign of prophecy, perhaps not. I prefer to think that it's the work of mortals. I would have you travel to Castle Ristag and confirm my suspicions. Bloodmoon prophecy? He doesn't want to talk about it still. Castle Ristag, you say? There's a castle made of ice on the northwest part of Solstheim. There lives the frost giant Ristag. The Skull have lived in peace with the monster for many years, but we've heard nothing from the giant for some time. This slaughter could be the workings of the Reeklings who serve him. Go there and find out what you can. You'll not be allowed in the main entrance, but we have recently discovered an entrance in the waters north of the castle. Good luck to you, Bloodskull. Very well. However, old man needs his sleep first. Right. Oh, warm fire. Oh. Right. As I've said before, I think Fathers is particularly susceptible to the cold on account of, one, he's a bit old, and also he's old. Well, he's a dark elf. That's what I meant to say there. Not really old twice. That would be silly. Brain. What did you think you were playing out there, eh? And why has someone nicked my pillow? Did I do that, or does whatever? 10 p.m. Let's rest for 10 hours. Okay, what? I awoke to find a skeleton standing over me. After a brief battle, I easily defeated it. Strange letter. Father Zulvin, your fate awaits. Hasten to Sulipund and follow the stench of death you will find outside. What? What? Hang on a minute. This is how the Blasphemous Revenants mod quest starts. Is it? There's something weird happened with my mods and it's now restarting again, as if I've only just installed it. Where is Sulipund? It's up here somewhere, isn't it? Ah, whatever. Just going to ignore that for now. Right, back to bed. That didn't happen. Let's just so that the skull don't go asking any strange questions. I think one of the old necromancer's creations has gotten a little bit lost and only just turned up. I'm going to say that that's what that is. Perhaps the note just said, please pick up some eggs next time you go to the shops for me. Right, okay. Oh dear. Journal's been updated. Aha, I should go check in at the colony to see if there's anything I can do. Do you know what? I'm going to do that. Because we are racing through the main Bloodmoon quest at the moment like crazy. So, yeah, sorry folks, if you're excited about Castle Ristag, that's going to have to wait for a bit, I'm afraid, because I want to go visit the colony. Get away from all this madness, and all the werewolves as well while we're at it, I think. There seems to be far fewer werewolves in the south, so let's go south, shall we? Divine intervention, if you please. Oh, actually, before we do that. Snedbrier. Could you repair my stuff, please? Problem with glass armor and stuff is it is good. It's very good quality gear, but unfortunately, it's kind of brittle, and that is modelled in the game in that glass weapons and armor damage much more easily and faster than other armor types. So, right, back to Fort Frostmoth. I see you've still not cleared things up, and I am beginning to understand how the werewolves were able to knock down the castle walls, by the way. They seem to do enough damage per hit that I can almost see it. Frankly. Anyway. Right, where is Carn? Is he in here? I forget where Carnius is. Yeah, it's the Cult Shrine. It's the top floor. Back in civilization. If for only very briefly. What is it, Fixer? Is that about your current assignment? Still don't have anything for you, Fixer. Go bother Falco if you must. Alright then, I will go bother Falco. I'll get a very nice boat ride there instead of walking through the woods and getting attacked by stuff. What was this guy's name down here? Is it Seascale or something? I forget.
Let's hear it.
There's Blacklight over there. Barn Malure, or whatever it is in Dunmeris or something. It's a shame we can't go over there. Right, Bastion in the Sun, that was the one. I know, scenic travel. To Raven Rock, please. There's not a village over there. I know some of you must be aching to see it up close, but there'll be nothing there. There are no NPCs, no anything. You can't go in any of the buildings. It's all just there, really, for... Well, if you want to preview a bit of it, but also for basically distant land purposes. That's the main reason I installed it. For distant land purposes and to make the map look a bit nicer. So that you don't, when you're down in the populated areas, so you don't get to like a bit where the map just ends and goes off a sheer cliff into the abyss. Because that's what used to happen before they added this preview build. See, those reavers are still there. Their little boat. I just feel like one of these days I should hop off the boat halfway to Raven Rock and actually see what those guys are doing there. They might have something good. Because you can do that. You can hop off the ship anytime you like. So, or we can skip the rest of the scenic trip. It has options and stuff. It's quite good. I think you can even alter the speed at which the boat moves as well. So, if it's taking a little bit too long, you can speed it up. Fantastic mod, this. Fantastic little mod. Works for the Silt Striders as well, obviously, and I think it also works for the Tamriel Rebuilt River Striders. And I have an extra mod that works for the Vivek Gondoliers as well. Not quite so practical, the Gondoliers, because I think taking one of those would probably be no faster than just walking to wherever you wanted to be in Vivek, but it's pretty cool. I'll do it at least once next time we're back in Vivek. Ah, there's a ship here now, which I think means we can get scenic travel back to Fort Frostmoth if we wanted to. Brilliant. Here we are. Hello, Verisa. Do you, by any chance? Yes, you do. You can take me back to Fort Frostmoth. Is that the only place you can take me? Yeah, seems to be just Fort Frostmoth. Yeah. Okay, but that's cool. Obviously I can just Divine Intervention back there more quickly, but it might be nice to just take the boat. Take the scenic route, as it were. Maybe hop off halfway there and go investigate those reavers, maybe? I don't know. Anyway, this place is certainly coming along, isn't it? Look at this. Hello, Apronia. You're still here, I see.
Well, if it isn't you again, I dare say you're one of the nicest people I met. And that's saying quite a lot.
You're a very bad judge of character, Apronia. Right, okay, nothing else to say with you. Can we cut down some of these trees? They're a bit in the way. Right, where's Falco? That's not Falco. Where is Falco? Oh, there he is. He's standing right there. Building something big over here.
The ship. Not your fault, though.
Whether you know it or not, Father Sylvan, you've arrived at a crossroads. If he hasn't already, I'm sure Carnius will approach you before long. He will attempt to draw you into his plans for this colony. And though I do not know what they are, I know they will be carried out at the expense of the hard-working people of this colony. Rather than see you fall prey to his greed, I hope that you would give consideration to aiding me in making Raven Rock a better place for us all. I can reveal to you now that the true reason I took this position was to counter whatever schemes Carnius may have. I want to see this colony succeed, Fathus, and I believe you can help me to see that it does. I shall give you some time to think it over. Let me know when you're ready to make a choice. Ooh. So, we can choose now whether we want to side with Falco or whether we want to side with Carnius. Tricky, tricky. Tricky. Fathus doesn't particularly care about helping the hard-working people of Ravenrock, in air quotes, but does he want a short-term investment or a long-term investment? Because that's what it seems like to me, because Carnius he'll be a typical venture capitalist type guy, won't he? He'll build this place up, and he'll extract all the money from it as quickly as possible as he can before the place goes bust. Whereas Falco will probably try and make this colony a long-term success, which will mean more long-term profits. So,
It's another.
ooh.
Sure.
Yeah, it's a difficult decision. I genuinely am not entirely sure. I'm not entirely. You can make very compelling arguments for Fathus to go either way on this one. I think, honestly. Do you know what, folks? On that bombshell, I think I'm going to call it for this episode. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed the Ristag. That was an interesting experience. Yeah. And I'll see you again very soon. Leave in the comments what you think, actually. What should we do? What do you reckon Fathus would do based on your perception of this series and your perception of the character? Let me know. And I'll take that into consideration when I make my decision in the next episode, I think. So, thanks very much for watching, everyone. I'll see you then.